Is Coachella VIP worth it? So for the first time this year, I did Coachella VIP. I had done it once before for like a day, but that doesn't really count and I won't judge it off that. But so this year, me and my girlfriend decided that we wanted to spend the extra money and just try it out and see how it goes. Because we have a friend that works for Golden Voice, and so they're always like getting the extra perks. And so we just like, let's try to get some kind of perk. And especially one of the things we really wanted was the express line to Yuma. Because if you guys have been to Coachella before, you know, especially the first couple days in the hot sun, the Yuma line can be outrageous. It can take so long. But with your VIP pass, you just walk into VIP, scan in, and then there's this express line. We literally just took us as long as it took to physically walk there, and we were in right away. And so for that, it was awesome. Let's go back first of all. So the VIP passes cost about $870 depending on what tier you get them, and the normal passes I think are at like $450, $460 or so. So it is basically double the price of a GA ticket. You'll sometimes see people say that they got their VIP passes for like $1,000, $1,300 or more and stuff like that. I'm not going to use those prices because those are the resale prices of people who buy them like last minute and stuff, and I don't feel like that's a accurate way to judge if it's worth it or not. Because like obviously if you pay double the price for something, it's probably not going to be as good of a value. Like that just makes sense. So we're just going to discuss it at like the price that you would get it from Golden Voice if you got it right away. What do you actually get with your VIP pass? What's different? So there's like three main things that are important. Number one is there's the 12 Peaks VIP Garden, which is on main stage. It's a massive area. There's like a gigantic amount of bars in there. You'll never have to wait in line. There's tons of food that is only available in VIP, and there are bathrooms. That space is huge. There's so much stuff in there. It's a super cool experience. It feels like luxurious in there. Like the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, and it's true there for sure. Then there's the Rose Garden. The Rose Garden is located by Mojave. It's on the side stage. You could definitely sit inside of the Rose Garden or stand in the Rose Garden and watch the sets of Mojave if you wanted to as well. So it kind of is like a viewing area over there. And then in the Rose Garden, it's kind of similar to 12 Peaks, except it has a beautiful rose garden that's there. It has access to the Outstanding in a Field, which is like a fancy dinner you can do with like Gordon Ramsay cooking for you. That's extra though, you know, that's not considered of it. And then it has like nice bathrooms and some cool restaurants. Like there was this sushi bar this time that just had these amazing hand rolls that were only like $7. They were really not expensive. It was crazy. And then the third thing that you can get with the VIP pass is that to us was a major selling point is that there's a line to Yuma that's VIP only, and it's just accessible from the VIP area from main stage. So you can pop from main stage into Yuma and back super fast. And so this was massive for us, especially because sometimes you wait like 35-40 minutes for big sets to get into the Yuma, especially during the day. I think we tried to wait for Purple Disco Machine, and it probably would have taken us an hour to get in there. Whereas if you had the VIP passes, you get in there right away. So if you're a person that wants to see a lot of sets in Yuma, main stage, and Mojave, and you're going to move around, like it's really valuable for that, especially the main stage Yuma thing. For Lana Del Rey, we left Lana Del Rey, went in to Yuma, saw a little bit there, and we're able to pop back and forth super easily. And so for that, it's like invaluable basically. So then discussing the bathrooms, the bathroom situation is definitely nicer, but it is not nicer in the way that some people think it is. There are more of like the real like trailer bathrooms that are like physical, like AC bathrooms, and those are super nice. But other than that, there is just a ton of porta potties, which isn't obviously like that VIP experience you'd expect, but they're way cleaner. And they're constantly filled, and you just don't have like that GA bathroom experience that I'm sure if you've gone through a festival before, you're aware of what I'm talking about. Like they're much cleaner, and there's tons of them, and there's never like a crammed space where like after a set ends and it's like a disaster over there. There was none of that. So that was super nice and super valuable to us as well. And because it made there to be a really close bathroom by Mojave when we went to the Rose Garden. Also in VIP, we were able to just have a lot of space, but still be very close to the sets, which was super awesome. And nobody was like shoving or crammed into us. Like everyone was just like there listening to music and stuff, which was really nice experience. You didn't have anyone that was like super hammered or super fucked up or something that was like kind of taking away from that experience. And at main stage, they angle a lot of the speaker towers towards VIP, so it sounds unbelievable in there. Like it sounds like you're just as close if you were like at the rail. My cat is playing with a plastic toy. But so if you arrive with Ubers to Coachella, you have a separate entrance that way. That's a little faster and stuff. So if you take advantage of that, that could be cool. Didn't apply to us, so it didn't really matter. So let's talk about the drawbacks. So obviously it is expensive. It is about the same price as most other like VIP festivals, like that are 3 days. So like Electric Forest, EDC, stuff like that, Ultra. So it's not like a crazy jump if you're used to that price range. It's not like a massive jump there, but it is obviously basically twice a pass. So like we could have gotten 2 GA wristbands for the price of 1 VIP wristband, basically. It's a little bit less than that, but you get the idea. And so for us, we just felt like since Coachella is our main festival that we go to now, because we've kind of moved away from Insomniac stuff, that like this was a weekend where we'll spend a little bit more money, we'll take advantage of all the good food in there, all the drinks, stuff like that, and just really enjoy it. And we felt like that was very worth it for us. You do immediately learn that there is a better pass you can have as soon as you're in VIP. It is very apparent that that is a thing. It's kind of cool, it's kind of funny, but like there are guest passes or artist passes at Coachella that you can get. They're very hard to get unless you know somebody or you spend lots of money, but they actually give you access to these like cutouts in front of the stages that you can be with. That's where like the celebrities are, like, where everyone saw Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, and they're like, how can they just be in the crowd? Well, they're not actually in the crowd per se. They're in this other barricaded area that's protected and stuff like that. And so that area gives you unbelievable views of the stage, see your favorite acts like super close in a way intimate experience that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. And so it is sad when you have your VIP band that you can't get in there because you have to scan again and your pass won't scan. So that is a little unfortunate. Like if the VIP passes had access to that, they would be the best value ever, but they don't, and that makes sense because these guest passes are at least $2,000-$3,000 give or take. So there is just levels to it. And that's kind of why Coachella is really popular with a lot of influencers or celebrities, because it gives them a place to go to these music festivals and still kind of get a more normal festival experience, but without like the worry to them. Because like Taylor Swift just physically cannot be in a crowd. Like she would get just swarmed. Like it just would be unsafe. So this gives them a way to do that, which is very cool. And you do still see a ton of celebrities in VIP if that's something also you're interested into. I ran into A-Track about 100 times, which was really funny. We were just always seeing A-Track. And we saw Gesaffelstein in the Rose Garden. So if you like celebrities culture to a certain degree or whatever, that's also very fun. Just people watching and just seeing people that you like look up to, you watch their YouTube videos, anything like that. So all in all, I think we concluded that it was worth it for just having the bathroom access, the peace of mind, the speed into Yuma, and just all those things. It just was worth it, and we don't go to a ton of other shows, so we were willing to spend the extra money for that. You also have your own merch area on its own, so you can get merch really fast. It's just everything that you would have to wait in line for at Coachella, you don't as much in VIP, and so it's just a lot of saving of time. So for us, we valued spending a little bit more money to save more time at the festival so we could see everybody we wanted to see, and that just ended up being worth it to us. I totally understand if it's not. I've done GA the last 7 years, love it, but at some point, also with getting older, whatever, it's like I like a little bit nicer things. Let's try VIP out. So for us, it was worth it. We're definitely going to do it next year. Let me know what you guys think. If you've done VIP, if you think it's worth it or not, just let me know your guys' experience with it. Love to hear more. Follow for more.